I had to drink, because he treated me. And he asked if I wanted to go anywhere else, and I said, yeah, to the bathroom. And when I stood up, he followed me, and you know, they had these unisex bathrooms. Do you know about these? You do? Really? You have? You've seen them? Wow. Doesn't sound like you. He followed me to the bathroom. And I suddenly figured out what he was thinking. I told him I had to take a piss, and he thought that, well, I realized that I needed to make a decision. By following me to the bathroom, this guy was also giving me a fucking ultimatum. And I was saying, oh my God, fucking hell, out of the pan and into the fire. I run away from one ultimatum, and there's this guy with an erection and a hard-on giving me another. And suddenly I felt like doing it. Never had sex in a bathroom before. I mean, should I go and marry Andrew without ever knowing what a bathroom fuck is? I said to myself, this is a lady's education, right? Yeah. That's right. Yeah, girl being forced into marriage. I mean, what's she supposed to do? Die ignorant? This guy closes the door behind us. It's becoming strangely aroused. Do you find it disgusting what I'm telling you? Does it turn you on? He unzipped and took off his underwear and his pants. He just stood there with this huge dick. I mean, or maybe it wasn't so huge. Maybe it's just that I'm used to Andrew's. I put up my hand and I touched it. I felt like a 16-year-old all over again. I was really impressed how rubbery and flexible it felt. I mean, as if I didn't know it. And then he turned me around to face the door. He took off my tights and pulled up my skirt. And he stopped. Pulled a condom out of his back pocket, and I realized that he's very good at this. This guy's a real pro. You don't find it disgusting, this story? And then some guy had a stall next to us and started peeing in gushes like a racehorse. I thought of Andrew. About how he pees in the morning. Exact same sound, and my heart ached. I didn't even know why. It was just really stupid. I became very, very sad all of a sudden. And this guy behind me, he continues rubbing against me. And I realized, oh my God, it's going to happen any second now. And I just couldn't do it. I just closed my legs shut. I just couldn't do it to Andrew. I just couldn't. And that's not the end of it. Because this idiot guy, he started to negotiate with me. I told him that I'm sorry, but I can't do this. I have a boyfriend. And he says to me, so what? And he grabs my hand and he's looking at me and he says, listen, Cupcake, I mean, you think you can leave me like this, high and dry? Pointing at his dick. And I said to him, what do you want me to do? And he says, well, you know, you should make it up to me. And I asked, what do you want, money? And he just says, give me a hand job and there'll be no hard feelings. Because I was getting really nervous. I mean, this guy was charged. He was tense. I started thinking about you. What you would say about this. Imagine us going through this during our sessions. Imagine you not being able to take it, that you'd be disgusted. ask me why I did it. I have no idea. I didn't even wash my hands. Crap is still all over my hands. Jism. Now that's a funny word, isn't it, Jism? Good. I'm glad I did. I don't want to be put in that position. I want to have the power to decide our future for both of us. I just don't want to do that. What do you mean? I don't know, nothing. He just lost at me. Shit. Don't you know that men are the new women? He's simply obsessed with weddings and kids. And lately he's really lost touch with reality. He thinks I'm seeing someone. Unbelievable, right? That's how this whole thing started. Yeah, that's right. We were watching TV. Before that, during dinner I could tell that he was up to something. He had that sad look on his face. I mean, I can recognize that look. And I asked him what's going on. And he said, I don't know what's going on, but I don't want this on and off thing. So I told him, okay, let's just decide. Either we get married or we split. With what? No, he's the one. He said he was tired of the on and off thing, not me. Not me. No. He was the one that said, he's on this ultimatum thing. And, okay, I was the one to say it. First, okay, you're right. But he jumped all over. I said I didn't know, and he said that I had a day or two to make up my mind. Or it's all over. And then he started crying, and I think maybe it's really scary for him.